check this out. So first of all, you guys, I just wanted to welcome you. I am Megan Geese, and my team is Empower Dynasty, and my success partner, Yolanda, she cusses a lot, but she's awesome. Together we kind of, together we just kind of like make shit happen. So she is someone I met actually just like a few months ago, but I've probably known her for a year now, I think we decided. But we just kind of got together and we kind of clicked back and forth. And so we wanted to open up and talk about coaching with you guys. We have questions and things that we're going to go over and answer, but you guys feel free at any time to just hop in and say like, hey, I have a question on this, or I don't get this. If we don't explain it or something, just keep talking to us. There's no such thing as a dumb question. If you have a question, I'm pretty sure I asked it before. I know I asked a lot of stupid questions when I first started coaching. So before I let Yolanda introduce herself, I'm just going to explain a little bit about me. I know you heard my coaching story, so I'm not going to go too in detail, but when I started coaching, I actually told my coach no for 3 months, which sounds crazy, but she had asked me to coach, and the first thing I said was no, just simply because I thought Beachbody coach, personal trainer, like really fit person, and I just was not there yet. Like I literally had just started my journey. I'm like, this is really not me. And so I don't know. I said no immediately. I didn't even think twice. And then I showed up every day in my challenge group. I worked out. I had a transformation. I had all of this stuff. I had the knowledge for it. She kept asking me to coach. I kept saying no simply because I just didn't think that I would be a good coach, which is crazy because that's like saying I'm not a good teacher or I'm not a good wife, or, you grow into it. You learn as you go. And so I finally started coaching 3 months after I was on my fitness journey. And then, like the rest is really history, you guys. Like I just started coaching with her. She was a teacher with me, and we kind of went together. There's tons of trainings. There's tons of things that helped me along the way. But I'll be honest that I learn more and more every single day as I go. Just watching videos, just asking questions. Things come up when you're talking to people, and I still have questions, and I've been coaching for 12, 16 months or whatever. So it's just things come up, questions happen. You don't have to know everything. You just have to have the willingness to look it up or to ask. And I just love sharing my journey. Like that's why I like being a Beachbody coach. Because I don't have to sell anything. I'm a teacher. I can barely run my computer. So I could about imagine trying to like sell and have inventory and all this crap. Like I just work out and I share my story with people, and I, push to empower people. And so that's kind of why I'm a Beachbody coach, and a little bit about me. Yolanda, if you want to share just a little bit about you.
Guys, I'm Yolanda, and I'm effing awesome. No, really. I am Yolanda. I am from Maryland. I am a registered nurse. So if you're here and you're in the healthcare field, just know that you don't have to be a nurse to be a Beachbody coach. But I think it's pretty cool, like that I'm in a position where people listen to me anyways when it comes to health. So if you're a nurse, like, hey. I've been coaching today exactly. It's been a year since I purchased my challenge pack today. You can go stalk me on my timeline. You can actually see my transformation. I've had an amazing Beachbody transformation. I got into Beachbody for very selfish reasons. I have been, you guys, for like 4 years, people have been asking me to be a Beachbody coach, 4 freaking years. And it was because I was like running marathons, or not, I ran a marathon. I ran a half marathon. And I was kind of just somebody that was on Instagram, and I was sharing what I was doing with people. And then, I would get these like random messages, and maybe if you're here, you probably have gotten like some weird ass message on your Instagram. You're like, what the hell is this even? And like these girls will be like, hey, I have an accountability group. I'm like, what are you doing? Get out of my inbox. And then when my coach approached me, it was just kind of the time in my life. Like I needed something else. I'm an ICU nurse by trade. I see all kinds of crazy stuff. I see people that don't take care of themselves. And you guys, it really got to a point for me where, frankly, I was tired of bagging bodies and being able to, like, joke and have regular conversations while, like, bagging up a body. Like, that's weird, and that's just not the way that I wanted to live my life. Long story short, I was exposed to HIV and hepatitis C one day on the job. I do not have either one of those things, but I had to get on medication, and I was just like, you know what? I'm going to kill myself being a nurse, or a patient is going to kill me. And there was this person that was in my inbox. She was super genuine, and she was like, you're already doing so much about what a coach does. So if you're here and you're already sharing a fitness journey, whether it's on a Beachbody program or not, but if you're posting on social media, believe it or not, you're freaking encouraging and inspiring someone. And whether they're telling you that, they're probably sitting back and watching. And I have seen, just in like the last little bit, you guys will never know the power that you have and how influential that you can be until you put yourself out there. I have girls that tell me they buy peanut butter because they saw it on my Instagram. Like, no BS. So that's kind of a little bit about why I got into coaching. I got into it because I was in a freaking mounds of credit card debt. And I was like, all right, well, this girl's telling me that she's making money. And I asked my coach, I was like, can you like show me like some of your commissions? And she was showing me like $1,000 here. I was like, oh shit, I want a piece of that. And so I jumped all in. This is not something to get you rich quick, but it is something with time, energy, effort, dedication, and most importantly, consistency. You can rock the hell out of this business. So super excited to have you all out here. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. Like when I first started coaching, I didn't do it for the money. I actually just wanted to work out. And then as a teacher and a coach, I just thought to myself, like I could reach out and help other people, through the process. And it's kind of just grown into coaching. It just has grown for me. And for the last 3 months, I've been able to kind of bring in the same income I would as a teacher. And so that's pretty awesome too, just to know that within a year, I've been able to almost take over my teaching salary, which some of you are like, yeah, whatever, you're a teacher, you probably don't make a lot. But at the same time, I work this business, maybe a couple hours a night versus 8 hours of teaching every single day. So that's just something too. She said consistency, you guys, like that's everything. And I'm pretty sure, I know for myself, my challengers, if they're in my group and they're consistent, immediately to me, that tells me like they would be an amazing person, an amazing coach, simply because they understand consistency. They get the fact that you have to show up. It doesn't mean you're perfect. It doesn't mean that you're 110% all the time every day. It just literally means you show up no matter what. And so there's lots of questions. There's lots of things we can go over with challenge groups and with, talking, because I know some people have never been in a challenge group before, so they actually have no idea what a challenge group is. So for those of you who are in a challenge group, have you guys all been in one before? Has everybody else been in a challenge group? No? Okay. So basically, you guys, what a challenge group is, it's actually pretty neat. It's on a tracker app through your phone. Or Yolanda, I know you use Facebook, correct? No? You're on the tracker app. Okay. So basically what's super awesome about it, it's just an app, you guys, on your phone, and you log in every single day, you track your workout, and you track your Shakeology. If you don't know what Shakeology is, it's a superfood. It freaking rocks your world. I have hypothyroidism. I don't know if you can see this. I actually have hair, which is crazy. But anyways, it's my superfood. So this is what it looks like. You track your workout and you track your Shakeology. And then every single day you go through there, there's usually daily posts from your coach. And you just go through there, you guys, and you're just active challengers yourself. So first and foremost, as a coach, it's so important, you guys, that you are working out and you are drinking Shakeology. You're being a challenger yourself. And so if you've ever struggled with anything, you always say, I need to get back on track. It's the same thing with coaching. If you feel like you're struggling with coaching, first and foremost, you check yourself. Okay, you check and make sure, you're doing your workouts, you're drinking your Shakeology, you're showing up, being consistent. I know some of my girls have been in a challenge group before. Emily, is there anything you can think of, like with the challenge group, that you like the most from it?
I really like the ability to connect with people. Like, even though we're doing different workouts or we're at different parts in our journey, mm-hmm. like it's nice to just see other people be as committed to something as you're trying to be.
Yeah, definitely. And I know, like, when I first started, I kind of thought for some reason that I had to be doing, and I had to like work out the same time as other people and like meet them, or do the same workout. And they're like, no, you literally do your own thing. You do your own workout. You just post it. Everybody motivates you. Everybody shares recipes. They share Shakeology recipes. They just love on you, basically. So a challenge group is like a support group at your fingertips. Like some of us, how many of us are like obsessed sometimes with Facebook scrolling? I'm not supposed to be doing it, but I Facebook scroll like it's my job sometimes. It's like, because you want to be a part of something, you guys. Like, I don't know if you know it or not, but if you like consistently Facebook scroll, you just want to be a part of people's lives. If you just want to be in the information, you want to be in the business and stuff. And so really the challenge group's the same thing. Like, you're scrolling through that challenge group, you're looking for that motivation, you're looking for inspiration, you're looking for support, and that's what you get with challenge groups. So Yolanda, I don't know if you have anything to add about challenge groups. I just kind of wanted to touch on those.
Yeah, I think what most people will say, especially if you're someone here and you're like, oh, well, I've been trying to be active, I've been trying to be fit. I talk to so many people, you guys, that they know Beachbody programs. They have 21-day fix, like collecting dust. And the one thing that they will tell you for the girls that end up being successful, that it's when they got themselves into a challenge group, got that accountability, got a coach, guess what happens? The magic happens. They freaking get results. And really, it's not magic. This is what I love about Beachbody. I'm not telling you to fad diet. I'm telling you, push play on your workout, drink your freaking liquid crap, use your portion control containers, and then keep yourself accountable. Like, eat the Domino's pizza. Guess what? I give no F's. Just tell me that you ate a Domino's pizza so I can come and slap you virtually and tell you, you need to get your ass back on the wagon tomorrow. I'm like a tough love coach. Like, my girls just know. Like, they know I ain't got time to hear all that shit. So, but that is the one thing that they will say. Like, I have a coach that has been coaching with me for like, I don't know, like 7 months. And literally she was like, she's trying to do it by herself. Most people cannot do this alone. So,
right. Right. So, I mean, basically what happens is every day you're checking into a challenge group. So, you know, what do you do as a coach? Like, what does it mean? Like, okay, I'm a Beachbody coach. Now what? You know? So basically every single day I try to post. I'm starting out as a new coach. You can, you know, think about posting 1 to 3 times on social media somewhere, whether it's Instagram, whether it's Facebook, whether you start off with Snapchat and you are just rolling with it, whatever it is. But honestly, like every single day, you guys, I post my workout photo somehow, whether it's a video, whether it's just a sweaty selfie, whether it's my husband getting his ass kicked, like something. I post something on Facebook for my workout. I work out, I drink my Shakeology, and then I go to school, and I'm a teacher all day long. And then when I get home from school, you guys, like that's when I start to kind of work my business. I spend an hour, maybe 2 hours. Now remember, I've been coaching for a little bit longer, and so some of you are like, oh my God, an hour. I don't have an hour or 2 hours or something. I spend that time when I get home from teaching to work the business and work my Beachbody business. And what I do is I post on social media and I reach out to people who have liked my posts, reach out to friends, reach out to family, reach out to people on my Facebook page, just to kind of start and work on the interest part of it. So as a coach, your job first and foremost, work out, drink your Shakeology. Those are 2 things that you really need to focus on. Your journey is super important, and just sharing your journey, sharing it on social media. And obviously, you know, diving into something. I'm a teacher, and so personal development for me comes second nature, because that's just something we're supposed to be doing, because teaching drains you a lot. But, you know, diving into personal development, that's something too as a coach that you want to be doing or want to be thinking about, just because of the fact that, you know, your fitness journey is not an easy thing. You need to be filling up with good, positive, quality things. And I know Yolanda talked about it this morning. She shared a little piece from her personal development. Like, that shit makes you, I don't know, it just like takes over your brain, and it honestly just gives you like that positive vibe in those things. So, anything else you can think of, Yolanda, like as a coach? It's kind of
like, no, you guys, it's so simple. Like, and I think that one of the things is like, I told my coach no like a million times. I was like, no, I don't have time. No, I'm going to Punta Cana, which was actually like legit. No, you know, I don't know if this is for me. No. But she kept following up with me. And I just think like, if you're here and you're skeptical, just know like, most all of us start there, right? Like, you're like, I don't know what this is. I didn't even understand like what a pyramid scheme was, but like, I was like, I need to look this up. Like, and I don't even know why I thought that. So just know that like all those like curiosities, objections, like honestly, in my opinion, if you don't go to Google and kind of like do a little bit of research, either the sponsor coach that's invited you here has done like an amazing job of explaining it. B, like you're just someone like you'll just kind of like follow the leader, or, you know, C, it's that you should do your research before you get into something like this. Because in my opinion, when you sign up, yeah, you can sign up for discounts. But if you're here and you're looking for like a supplemental income, if you know you're a night shift nurse and you work 4 shifts a night, like, and you could be supplementing that extra shift by like freaking sweating and posting on social media, why wouldn't you? That's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. So.
Yeah. I think too, what's really important is, like Yolanda said, she was a nurse and I'm actually a full-time teacher and a coach at school, and we still both run our business and we still both make it work. The best thing about Beachbody, you guys, is you can make it what you want, and you can spend as much time or as little time as you want. So when I first started, I had no money to my name. I just got married. I just started my job. I just bought a house and a new car. Like, I was literally flat broke, and I should have been working in like a second job or something like right after school. I didn't have time to work a second job because when you get done with teaching and coaching, nobody's going to hire you from, 8 to 9 or 8 to 10 at night. Like, nobody's going to hire you for 2 to 3 hours. And so I dove into Beachbody. I worked out. I posted my workout. And I drank my Shakeology and I shared my journey, you guys, and I'm seriously making almost as much as I could be as a teacher just because I'm working a couple hours a night, being consistent every single day, just working on my business myself, showing up. Even when I started, it was $100. Like, I think I signed up 2 people or 3 people the first month that I worked. And that just means, like a challenge pack, a Shakeology workout, like that sort of deal. I helped 3 people and I paid for my mortgage and I paid for part of my student loans. And so to me, I was like, oh, that's kind of a no-brainer. You can pay for your Shakeology. Like, if you help 2 to 3 people, you pay for your Shakeology and then some, you guys. Like, it accrues, it keeps going. The more you build, the more you show up, the more you work, like it just keeps going and stuff. And so it's really, it's what you want to make it. So I told you that kind of earlier in one of the videos, but it seriously is like, you can put in as much time as little time. You can move as quickly or as slowly as you need to work. And I think that's the best part about it. So.
I think that a lot of us are very hesitant to do this because you're like, oh my God, I don't want to sell. I don't feel like I'm selling anything to anyone. And the moment that I feel like I'm selling something, I need to step back and really reevaluate what it is that I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and why I'm doing it. And so something that if you decide you take this plunge, like we're always going to say, like, you need to have your why, right? Like your strong why, like what makes you tick? Why are you doing this? Because you're not going to want to like, y'all, I haven't done shit in my business. And I'm like a full-time Beachbody coach and I've done nothing all day. But I have my why sitting right here and I'm like, well, damn, I'm going to do some work when we get off of this call. But just know this is not selling. This is sharing your life and knowing that when you step out of your comfort zone, I always say this, when you step out of your comfort zone, this is where the party begins. So like for people like, oh my God, I'm an introvert. Oh my God, I can't go live on social media. Oh my God. Like, it's just, those are just like fears, and you just have to learn to work through that, because just know that there is someone on your timeline, whatever it is that you want to share in that moment, be it a selfie, be it like that you're eating pizza, drinking wine, or that you're actually like portion controlling and eating well, know that it is inspiring somebody. And it's really freaking weird, but just know that you have the ability to do that. And so never, ever, ever do you feel like you're selling. I feel like I have tools to help get people results. And people usually are coming to us like, why did you come to Megan? Why did you come to me? Is because like you're struggling. And you're like, okay, like the gym's not working. I'm trying to be clean and that's not working. Like something's not working. And what it is that Beachbody basically gives you a program, y'all, and that it works. And they give you a 30-day money-back guarantee. So I tell my girls, you have nothing to lose. Like, if you hate me, if you hate your Shakeology, if you hate your workouts, guess what? Day 29, just hit up Beachbody and say, I'm going to return this. No questions asked. You pay for your shipping to ship it back. That's it. So, so just know, never, ever, ever should you feel like you're selling. You are helping other people. And this is like, you guys, you have the ability to change somebody's life. Like that is the big part of coaching.
Yeah, I agree too. I don't think I've ever posted like, I don't want to throw any other programs down the toilet and stuff, but I just have people who literally take a picture of like their product. It's never their face. It's never that it worked for them. It's never that they endured on this journey and this is what's happening. They're always looking for somebody else to get the results or whatever, or, you know, posting all these bullshit posts. Like, if you go to my Facebook right now, you'll see my face, you'll see my body, you'll see my transformation, you will see my challengers kicking ass, you will see like real people, real results. And then not once will you think I'm selling you anything on my Facebook. But I guarantee someone's going to go through my Facebook and they'll message me and say, oh my God, your post motivated me so much. Like, what are you doing? Like, I'm not selling anything. I literally just showed them, like, I'm doing this, and I'm getting these results. And people are like, they flock to you, you know? Like, I flocked to my coach. When she was posting she had a baby and she started losing a bunch of weight, I'm like, she has a baby and she's losing weight, and I'm over here like, I have a dog. Like, I need to be doing something, you know? And so, you know, we don't ever have to sell. And if you feel like you're selling, you're doing it wrong, because you're literally just sharing your journey. And I think that is why I went to Beachbody and not to other programs and not to other things, because not once do I ever use Beachbody's like photo for my posts, or not once do I ever put like Shakeology, get this for this much. Like, I never do that. Like, I just literally share. So I completely agree with, you know, Yolanda, if you feel like you're selling, you're doing it wrong. So that's just,
and I mean, honestly, you guys, there are a lot of Beachbody coaches. That's just the given. There's a lot of people, and there's a lot of people that do it wrong. So like, just kind of pay attention to your social media. I bet you have a Beachbody coach that's like, Shakeology. That's freaking tacky as hell. Like, nobody wants to see that. What you've got to be doing is giving value. And that's really where I feel like, honestly, like Megan and I kick ass, because like, we're awesome and people like our personalities, and that's what they're drawn to. But I want you guys to know that I'm sure that you're all freaking awesome too, and that there's somebody in your timeline that is waiting for you to offer them something, that they need something and they don't know how to ask for it, or they don't know where to go for what it is that they need. And it could just be freaking motivation. Like, no bull. I don't have any kids. I'm a freaking weird dog mom. And I have girls that have messaged me to tell me that I'm getting them through postpartum depression because I have positive posts. What the hell? I don't relate to a mom in that sense, you know?
right.
So just know that you have that power.
Yeah. Okay. Do you guys have any questions so far? We're just kind of rolling through questions that we had when we first started coaching. So we're just trying to answer some stuff. I know, Kylie, you asked if you have to run your own challenge group. You don't. Normally with like me, I run the challenge group. My coaches come to my challenge group with their challengers. And then once they feel like they're going to branch off, so like Riley probably next time will branch off with her own challengers, just because there's enough of us. But I always run mine until my coaches are ready to kind of like fly out of the nest, if that makes sense.
I'm like tough love. I'm like, all right, I do, we do, you do. Here is why I have that kind of mentality with my girls. It's only because like I feel like I've run a challenge group for a coach, and like it was like the worst challenge group ever. And I really do just feel like it's because when somebody signs up with you, they sign up to see you, right? They don't sign up for Yolanda to coach them. They sign up because they wanted, you know, Emily to coach them, right? So I give my girls all their tools, just as I'm sure Megan will, and you guys, there's so much stuff that like we give you what you need to succeed, literally. Like it's like a no-brainer. And Beachbody has so much stuff, like literally at your freaking fingertips. So, and honestly, you guys, I recruit a lot of challengers, and having a freaking challenge group with over 50 people is too much, because I give away prizes and point systems, and it just gets to be way too much for me.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, once they get too big, that's why we're looking to branch out and stuff. But yeah, I mean, as a new coach, obviously you would come into my challenge group, or, you know, to Yolanda's challenge. Once you're ready and once she's ready and stuff, you know, you make that bridge. And honestly, like the challenge group is the best part, because that's where you connect with people. That's where you have that community, like Emily said before. So that is kind of like the best part for me, I think. Trying to think other good questions. Let's see.
So Megan, will you get me what I need to get to like start up then?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. So like I saw Brittany had a question about like what the packet was and stuff. So do you mean like the packet to start up, or do you mean like the challenge pack that we were talking about?
I don't know anything that you're talking about.
Okay.
I really don't.
She just
I don't know any of it.
my life page, and I was like, you need to come coach.
Oh, no problem. We're going like coaching 101. So, okay, when you sign up, you get to do Shakeology, which is what we're talking about. It's a superfood meal replacement shake added into your daily routine. And then you have workouts. So they have Beachbody On Demand All Access right now. You get access to every mother freaking program. Like, it is insane right now. So you get access to every program, anything else that comes out in 2017. You have your Shakeology, you have your workouts, and then you have this challenge group that we keep talking about that's on your phone. You have your coach, you know, whoever your coach is, and that pretty much makes you a challenger. And then as a coach, you look for challengers to join you on your team. And you kind of just keep building from there. I mean, we can get more in depth into that information, but I'm sure, you know, Yolanda will like fill you in that way. But everything you need as a coach, as a challenger, as a person to like be successful, we have it. We will share it with you. We will be here for you. We will help you get set up. You know, as a coach, we run coach training groups. And so we post every single day, hey, are you doing this? Hey, do you need help with this? Like, we are literally here. We just had a group. We were there for 30 days. Like, we are there with you, helping you the entire way. So, Kylie, I hope that answers your question. And Brittany, I'm sure Yolanda will, you know, fill you in more too. But thanks for coming on. That's awesome. So
everything that's on the Beachbody website right now, you can use without.
Yes. So like the programs,
workouts, they should all be on.
Yep. So like if you purchase the Beachbody On Demand All Access Pass, you get every single workout. Everything will be unlocked. Everything would be like right now, I think Beachbody was down today. So it's probably like the worst time ever to talk about it. But it was down for like, I don't know, an hour or two. But yes, everything will be unlocked, even the deluxe. There's like a cooking show on there that's unlocked. Everything is at your fingertips. And that's something you get to use. And so, you know, you don't have to do the same program as your challengers. You just have to be knowledgeable, be able to ask questions, be able to ask your coach questions and things like that. So,
My hair.
Yeah. And so let's talk about that while we're kind of on it, like challenge pack and like the cost that it costs to coach, because that's like a good question. I know that was the question that came up. So when you decide, and I typically have anyone that I feel like, oh my God, like this girl would be so awesome. Or if you're kind of already sharing your journey, or if there's something that I'm drawn naturally to you, I'm going to offer you to coach right up front. Why? Because it costs you the same that it costs to just purchase your challenge pack. So literally, you can invest in your business as at the same price that your challenge pack will cost, period, right? So that all access is at a set point. Whether you sign up as a challenger or you decide to sign up as a coach, it's the same price. Now, monthly after that, there is a small little fee that it costs to coach. Why? Because, you know, like a lot of these programs, guys, or like a lot of these companies like Mary Kay or like what was the nail thing? I don't even know what. But I think that you had to like buy the inventory. Guess what? Beachbody takes care of every freaking thing for you. And thank God, because I hate going to the Po. But like, they take care of everything, shipping, handling. They take care of you having a website for your customers to go to order product from. They give you training, all this stuff, you guys, that you literally have. So that's kind of where that little nominal fee comes in. And if you're working your business, you don't even feel it. The other thing is, there was a question that came up and somebody was like, well, how much does it cost to coach? If you're someone here and you are military, your spouse is military, you're a veteran, you're in the reserves, whatever, guess how much it costs you to coach, boo? So guess I'm going to tell you to sign up as a coach, period, because why? Even if you don't actually want to coach, you can save 25% on all your products and not have to pay for anything. Not have to pay the member fee to be a coach. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah. And I mean, if you have not purchased a challenge pack, that's obviously like the first thing you're thinking about is your challenge pack to be a challenger first, have all your tools. That waives your coaching fee. So there is no like fee. And actually, I think when Emily signed up, you know, she had signed up as a coach just simply because like the discounted pricing was something that she was looking into. And so for her, nothing changes. She could literally be like, I'm coaching tomorrow. All right, congrats. Like, let's freaking do this. So there is like, you know, you can sign up with a challenge pack. It waives your coaching fee. If you're already signed up as a coach, you're already like coaching, like you're already a coach. You know, so there's different options, and it's different for everybody depending on where you're at and what you've purchased and what you want to purchase and those types of things. So let's see, about 5 minutes left. If we need to, I can open up another link and we can talk about questions and stuff. I had a girl ask me a question if they could do it full time, work full time, and also be a Beachbody coach. We kind of touched on that a little bit ago, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I literally am a full-time math student or math teacher. I literally teach middle schoolers. Like, it literally like drains me every single day, and I'm still doing Beachbody, and I'm still living. I still love my life. Like, I'm a wife, I'm a dog mom. Like, I am busy. I'm a coach. My husband's a coach, and I'm still a Beachbody coach. Like, I work the business. Like I told you in my video, which I probably shouldn't have, but like in the morning, I work my business. If I'm in the bathroom, I'm working my business. If I'm at the gym, I'm working it. If I'm in the car, you guys, you can literally do this anywhere. And I think that's like the best part. You know, Yolanda's always walking her dog. She's working her business from the, I don't want to say the street. That sounds bad.
Well, probably from the street. But the other thing too, you guys, so this question, I'm surprised nobody has it. Do you have a quota as a Beachbody coach? None. You do what you want to or don't want to in your business. And I don't know, you know, Megan kind of has the same mindset. When I sign my coaches up, I send them a form and I ask, what kind of coach do you want to be? You can just be here for the discount. You can be here because maybe eventually one day you want to run your own challenge groups and do this. Or maybe like you're ready to go all in and like just see where it can take you, right? But as long as I know what your intentions are, the type of coach, not that Beachbody recognizes you any differently, but if you change the level that you want to coach at, just tell me, right? Like, I have certain goals that I want to help you reach. And if you're in this and you're kind of in it for the business sense, the first goal that I want to help you reach is for you to freaking make the money back from your challenge pack. First goal. And how do you do that? We do that by you helping 2 people. So I'll tell you guys, because I know somebody here wants to hear numbers, right? Beachbody coaches make 25% off of everything that we sell. So when I purchased my challenge pack back February 28th, shipping and handling, everything included, it was $197. Guess how much money I made in my first week of Beachbody? $220. I profited in my very first week. So not only did I make that money back to basically cover what my challenge pack costs, I made a little bit of money. And then I was like, well, shit, this is kind of nice. And I just kept talking about it. And I feel like, too, just to kind of touch on this, don't ever feel like you're talking about your journey. I think too often, it's definitely just depends on the way that you're sharing it with people, right? So.
Yeah.
You still have a Christmas tree up?
I don't take it down. I don't. Not it's all year round for me because Christmas is my life. I'm weird. Get off my back.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Okay, so I'm going to be super rude. We're going to get pumped off here, but I just put a link in the Facebook page. If you guys want to hop back on, Yolanda, hop back on. We can talk a little bit more about those questions that we had to answer.
Cool.
So I will see you guys over there. It'll look the exact same. It's posted in the Facebook page already. I will open it as soon as we close. So thanks for hopping on if you don't join us on the next one. But yeah, we're going to hop over there and answer some more questions. So see you guys.